Good morning, everyone. Excited to see you all. Very excited about the beginning of this season. This is going to be an incredible season, obviously unique, first of its kind. First, want to thank the incredible folks at Arizona State University, again, for the opportunity to welcome us to be there on campus at the brand new state-of-the-art Mullet Arena. Obviously, we have made a significant investment to upgrade that facility, to expand it and include an annex to build a locker room and all of the other needs to make it top of class and best in class in terms of NHL quality. It's going to be exciting. We're excited for this team. We're excited for the young players that are being developed, for our veterans that will take that next step and really lead this organization and really create a competitive environment. We're excited to be a team that other teams don't want to play, that will come into Mullet Arena to a loud, energetic, electrifying environment, and with a team led by our great coach, Bear, his staff, and very excited on behalf of the ownership and all the leadership for what will be an incredible season. Thank you. I'll open up for questions.
Javier, hello, first of all.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Well, how are you?
Great.
Personal question for you.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing that when you took this job, you knew there would be a certain amount of fluidity to it.
Mm-hmm.
But what has it been like managing balls in the air for this franchise?
Well, I start by saying that it's an honor to be here. You know, the fact that we're in professional sports and we're able to have this platform to make an impact, which, as you know, has been at the core of everything we stand for as an organization. That's been an honor. We understood when Alex Morello bought this team that this was a turnaround, and we understood that there was a great opportunity before us because of this incredible market, because of the incredible fan base, and because of the fans in waiting that we know we could attract. It has been its challenges. I don't think anybody scripted starting a job in the middle of a global pandemic. Clearly moving a franchise, and then obviously seeking to secure what would be the first privately financed sports and entertainment district in the history of Arizona. But it's been an honor, and really, truly glad that I'm in this role. The fans, this community, the way that they have embraced who we are, what we have before us, the strategy that we have, and the belief that they have that we know we will be able to get this done and to really course correct this organization and to build a sustainable winning franchise both on and off the ice, and very excited about that opportunity.
They just had you on the show and asked you about this, but I know it's going to come up again, so I'll
Sure.
bring it up. I'm sure you're limited in what you can say, but how are you feeling about negotiations with the City of Tempe and the potential for that new arena?
We've always felt very confident. You know, the proposal that we've put together is not only the right project, it is the right deal, and we are the right team to execute it on. You have an owner that has already proven his commitment to this market. As you know quite well, all in, when you think about the investment we've made in Mullet Arena, moving our franchise, our hockey operations, building out the facility, the players' training facility next to the ice den, the commitment there, well over $30 million. You know, that shows that he's willing to be here in this market, understands the opportunity that lies before us here, understands that this is an incredible hockey town that just needs an organization to really create the opportunity for long-term sustainable success on and off the ice. And so for us, it's something that we embrace, and we're truly excited. And we think that the City of Tempe really has seen us out there telling them all the specifics about this deal, all the specifics about this project. I just literally had one of our over dozen public meetings yesterday for lunch with the Tempe Tourism Board, and shared with them that we'll be seeing things like over 3 million new visitors to our sports and entertainment district, well over almost $500 million over the next 30 years in net new taxes just for the city of Tempe alone. You're talking about almost 7,000 permanent jobs in that sports and entertainment district. This is a truly transformative project that will take a landfill and create a landmark, and we believe that is resonating and people are understanding it now that we're able to get out there and let people know what it's like. And we feel very confident that when people do understand it, they get very excited about it. As we've said over and over again, yes, it will be the home of the Coyotes, but it's an opportunity to create one of the most iconic urban redevelopment projects in all of the country. Thank you.
No, good. I was wondering about the Coyotes partnered with Gila River Resorts and Casinos yesterday. That announcement came out, the jersey sponsor and everything. What are some of the community activations that are going on through the game nights this year, and what can the fans expect?
Sure. Well, we're really excited about that partnership. I don't want to steal the thunder because we're going to have an event to truly celebrate what has been not only an incredible partnership that's a business related, but also community. I mean, that's a community that we are truly proud to be associated with, and I think they understood not only the value from a business side of being our jersey patch sponsor, but our community partner. It's a community that we really want to activate, not only at our games and in our arena there at Mullet Arena, but also as part of their efforts with their great folks. And so we've talked a lot about activations both in and out of the arena. As far as what we're going to do this year, we have a whole list, laundry list, well over 35 nights, I believe, of theme nights at Mullet Arena. We will be activating the public plaza along with the manager of the building, the Oakview Group. So there's going to be a festive environment as you leading into Mullet Arena. While you're there, we're looking at an incredible home opener. There's going to be quite a bit of entertainment, surprises, and as you can probably imagine, there will be a surprise giveaway that I think you can kind of guess what it would be given the name of the arena.
Is there any announcement with the new on the road jersey sponsor? Because the NHL won't allow the home to wear the Gila
Sure.
River. Is there any announcement coming soon about the away jerseys?
No, there's no announcement at this time, but we have been having significant conversations with a number of partners that want more of a national exposure. So you are correct that right now the home jersey will be Gila River Resorts and Casino. We're very excited about that. As we've said, it's a partnership that's actually expanded from the previous revenue that we had secured from Gila River Resorts and Casino in our prior location. They are not only the jersey patch sponsor, but also the sponsor of the season, presenting sponsor, and we do continue to have conversations with sponsors for the road jersey. Good morning, Patrick.
Just wondering an update on ticket sales. I know you spoke to it a couple of weeks ago. Anything new to report there?
Nothing new, continuing the steady drumbeat that we always knew. I'm not quite sure why it was such a surprise to folks that we were going to be successful. Again, this is a hockey town. And what we've now had the opportunity is to be in a location that's central, not only to population growth and not only to a large number of our season ticket members and our fan base, but also to the corporations that many of whom just had some challenges of being able to send their clients and their sponsors and their suppliers out. And I think they've seen now the value that the location of us being there in a brand new facility that is at the highest of NHL standards. And so from that perspective, everything's been going well. Our fan base, I think, understand that they'll be within 13 rows of NHL hockey. It'll be the closest that you will be in premium seats throughout the entire arena. And when you look at it, and I know I had a conversation with Craig Morgan and other outlets, these are incredibly comparable price points relative to the premium seats that you're talking about, right? Glass seats, center ice seats. In fact, Bill Armstrong and I were doing a tour for one of our corporate partners. Our club seats will be the closest to the ice of any other club section in the NHL. We actually have concerns that there'll be too much potential liability of pucks flying into the clubs. You may be enjoying a adult beverage and see a puck coming in next to the bartender. We're actually concerned that we might have to give out some helmets to the folks in the club suites. So it will be just a phenomenal experience, and we knew all along that ticketing was not going to be an issue. Corporate partnerships were not going to be an issue. For us, it was just exposing folks. There's a lot of folks who, when they show up, I'm not quite sure what they expected to see, but you can see it on their face that they are truly impressed and wowed by what it looks like and what they know will be a loud, energetic, electrifying environment. Sure.
Speaking of that tour you recently did and everything, just an update on the arena's construction. Saw the ice painted, looked exciting.
Sure.
How's that going?
No, the arena is ready to go. I mean, obviously we're not in charge. We're not the construction company or the general contractor or any of that. But the arena itself had never been in doubt as to whether or not it would be ready and prepared in time and meet its timeline. For us, it's always been the annex that we are building next door with our locker room, with our medical offices, and all the other space. That one was going to be closer to being done in December. That itself is also still very much on track. And so we will be very excited to drop the puck at our home opener on October 28th. We invite everybody to come out, get your ticket. It's going to be something memorable and unique, and it's never been experienced before. Thank you.
Good morning, Javier. Lena,
Hey, good
Washington,
morning.
12 News. You mentioned the arena, the name kind of got a lot of national attention. What was that like for you and the organization to just kind of see that take off the way it did?
Sure. Well, first, it's obviously a credit to the Mullet family for stepping up and really supporting ASU hockey. They've been longtime supporters of college hockey throughout the country, but certainly ASU hockey. And so I really want to acknowledge them and the incredible contribution they've made to Arizona State University. For us, obviously, it's hockey. Mullets plus hockey, I think it speaks for itself. The family has been very generous in allowing us to have that be part of the theme throughout the season, and we're excited about that. We're excited for the fans. We're excited of what they themselves will have in terms of ideas around content and merchandise, and a way to certainly incorporate that very much hockey theme and hockey related and hockey specific theme throughout the season.
And we've kind of gotten a look at the progression throughout the arena, but have the players been able to check out the site?
Yeah, we have taken subsets of players over and over. We've kept them abreast. One of the things that we wanted to do is to make sure that our players, our coaches, our entire staffs were all a part of this process so that they understood and they themselves saw it with their own eyes as opposed to hearing, what it might be out there and maybe some misconceptions and some misinformation. I think, I don't want to speak for them, but I think the players have seen that it is brand new. That it is certainly state of the art, that it's exactly all the amenities that you would expect in the NHL. One of the things we said from day one, we would never be an organization that would shortchange our players, our staff, or our fans. We were going to make this commitment. It clearly is, more intimate. There is no doubt. It is the size that it is. But in terms of quality, in terms of the environment, we actually think it's going to be just something unique and something electric. And I will say this, ESPN decided to put our very first home game on national television for a reason.
Thanks, Xavier. We appreciate your time. One more.
Sure.
Arizona Sports. You guys are clearly excited about this new arena. There's a huge curiosity factor. How keyed in were you guys on partnering with ASU as opposed to, maybe like a Veterans Memorial?
Sure.
Obviously, there's some scheduling issues with that, but were you guys really focused on ASU, or were there other options?
Yeah, no, the reality was that we explored everything. When we were having conversations with our prior landlord, we certainly didn't anticipate that they would make the decision they did. That's their choice to make. But we began having conversations with every option that was here, whether it be Veterans Memorial. We also had conversations with the folks at Chase Field. Chase Field was going to be preoccupied for the most of this season, so that really knocked it out. And then we had also had conversations with ASU, and that seemed like the right location. It seemed like the right opportunity. It met the timeline that we obviously had to get us going this season. And again, I do want to put this in context. We're very excited about this opportunity, but it is a temporary solution. And everybody should understand that. We're not making any, misrepresentations that we have a bigger goal in mind. And that bigger goal in mind is about a mile down the street from where we'll be playing. for the next several years, and we're excited about that as the permanent solution. So we are going to absolutely enjoy this opportunity. It'll be unique. It'll be exciting. We think everybody's going to want to participate and be a part of it, but we also want to put it in proper context. It is a temporary solution. We're very excited about making that type of investment. I really tip my hat to Alex Morello for making that type of financial commitment, but we have a bigger goal in mind, and that bigger goal we think is going to be transformative, and we're excited to continue that process with the City of Tempe to bring it to fruition.
Thanks, Xavier. We got to keep everyone on schedule. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you for being here.